Oh, well, ain't that just peachy? Sure, I'll wake up. All right. Um, analog sticks are a little sensitive. I might have to do this with a mouse because my controller, this controller's a little old. So the analog sticks are not quite what they used to be. I'm gonna try this without a controller since my controller is acting up on it. Some games I can get away with using the controller because the analog sticks aren't quite that sensitive, but apparently this game is pretty sensitive, so I guess we'll just go with mouse and keyboard controls. Hello? There's our pilot. Back from your pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. You're sure you fixed the retro rockets? That was only a problem one time, and then maybe a few times after that, but hey, no reason to dwell on the past, right? Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. Alright, Hornfels at the observatory. I suppose we'll go give that a look. I'm going to, turn up my look sensitivity. There we go, that's a little better. So here's the launch, where we need the launch codes are in there. We cannot sprint or crouch or anything so far. But oh, interesting. So we can adjust our jump. We kind of have like a wind up to our jump. That's interesting. Would not have expected that. But hey, we got a little bit of a spring to our step, I suppose. Let's see, what else have we got going on here? Hello, Micah? Hey, it's you. Slate said you're blasting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you gonna go into space, aren't you? You better not have changed your mind. I hear you and Slate beefed up the model ship. Can I see it? Yeah, we recalibrated the controls and installed better thrusters. Want to give it a test drive? Slate says it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. Try to land on one of the geyser pools. Show me what you got. Oh, is this like a practice? Oh man, is this gonna be like practice for later? Huh. Alright, so upward and downward thrust. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, what is this? Okay. So, how do you right yourself? It's crazy difficult. Are you kidding me? So if you tip over, you've got a problem on your hands. So I can land there fine, so just don't ever tip over. Ooh, that's a little touchy on the controls there. Ooh, that's a problem. I mean, I kind of landed on it. Let me see if I can actually get on there, though. Like, land it properly. Oops. That ain't landed properly. Alright, I need to be more methodical about this. Hold. You fall faster than you think. Okay. Yeah, I managed it. Landing. I guess that's why Slate lets you fly the real thing, huh? Yeah, sure. That's definitely why it lets me fly it. Man, I feel like my sensitivity's still not high enough on my looks. Here, there we go. There we go. My look speed is much better now. Hi, Porfy. Heyo, hatchling. I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Gossin open up a bottle of the good stuff. The good stuff is less delicious sap wine and more daunting digestive challenge. An iron stomach is the mark of a true Hearthian, my friend. Our hardy hunter-gatherer lifestyle stems from trial and error, by which I mean our ancestors survived eating a lot of bad things. Flashbacks to me driving a drone. I mean, yeah, I can imagine. I've flown a little bit, like I've done a tiny bit of drone piloting, but not very much. You're actually blasting off in that thing, huh? I've told my odds of survival are statistically quite high. Yeah, the space program's certainly come a long way. I should probably thank you for causing fewer flash fires than your predecessors. By the way, good luck with those retro rockets. Yeah, thanks. Satellite camera. This projector is linked to our Sky Shutter satellite, which is currently orbiting Timber Hearth. The satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. Okay. Forward is right click, review is R. Okay. Oh, interesting, interesting. I wonder if there's a limit to how many pictures I can take. Yeah, there's the observatory. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. What is this? This pilot seat, used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar, is all that remains of our inaugural flight into space. Although it's been argued such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, that day will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Hearthian history. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. What else have we got going on here? Anything else fun going on? Boing. Hey, Marl. So it's launch day, huh? I was going to miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't that about time you built a new, less flammable one? A big tree in the village would be the perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program. Just say the word. A launch pad is flammable? Ah, you didn't realize that? Don't worry, it's held up for all the launches so far. It'll definitely be fine for yours. Probably. No, I can't go inside. No? Okay. Hi. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? I'm curious about the travelers' instruments. Oh, sure. They made all of their instruments, you know. Let me see. Chert's drums, Rebek's banjo, and Gabriel's flute. And Feldspar's harmonica, of course, though Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, you hear music in space, that'll be one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. Interesting, good to know. So listen out for music while we're about, I suppose. Okay, okay. Hello, astronaut. I love hello as a greeting. If it isn't my favorite troublemaker. Wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we? Can we please? We'll even let you be it. Yeah, sure. I'll accept the signal scope tutorial. Woohoo! Okay, here are the rules. Lena and me will hide with these radios, and you'll use your signal scope to find us. Last one to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. Oh, close my eyes. Oh no. Alright, they've gone and hidden. Press Y to equip signal scope. That is far away. I see you back there. Kind of ominous. Boing. Aw, you found me? But my hiding spot was super good. Forget, you have to find both of us, okay? Alright, hang on, let me get away from this really loud waterfall. Right. Boing. I gotta remember. Oh, and you can't change your trajectory in midair. So once you've jumped, you are committed to your jump. I won. Happy. The font is so tiny. Thanks for playing with us. Probably getting eaten by an alien bear. Bless, stop it. They're just kids. They're just trying to teach me how to use the signal scope. Don't threaten them with alien bears. Man. 0G cave. We get a 0G cave? Fishing rhyme, singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving the crater? So I'll be a little busier without you around to lend a hand. Big water planet, Giant's Deep? That's where I'd go. I can either inquire or just be like, yeah, okay, cool, I need to find a person. Why's that? One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabriel told me about their first trip to Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down on account of how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. Gabriel wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down, down, but suddenly, Gabriel couldn't go any further. I underestimated how boring this would be. What rude. Tell me more. Well, I was just pausing dramatically. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabriel go any deeper. It held Gabriel back, almost as if it were trying to protect them from something. Then, in the terrible darkness, Gabriel saw it. Tentacle of some hideous beast. Was there sap wine involved during Gabriel's campfire story? Is that all true? Heard it from Gabriel himself. Gabriel can be a little fanciful, sure, but they aren't a liar. I mean, probably anyway. I guess if you want to know if the story's entirely true, you can go see Giant's Deep for yourself. Fair enough. Waterfall is incredibly loud. I'm gonna get out of here. So there's the observatory. Another geyser. We got a bunch of geysers. What are you doing? Hi, astronaut. You know the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Ghost matter? You know how we just have, you know, this little place where we have this fence enclosing where we keep our ghost matter. Yeah, you know, it's just the place and ghost matter. You know the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Goslin said it used to be bigger when they were a hatchling, because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm a grown-up. Ghost matter is awesome. Ghost matter is super cool. It'll burn the heck out of you. Yeah, I heard touching it hurts so bad it feels like your whole hand's on fire. Try not to walk into any in space, okay? That sounds bad and painful. Okay. Danger. Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter, a strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eyes. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around. Yeah, thanks, Hornfells. So there's a camera. We take a snapshot. You can see the, like, Aurora Borealis glow. Interesting. Okay. Fair enough. So I'm not gonna mess around with that, because I'd rather not meet an early demise, you know, just for the fun of it. I know there's an achievement for dying on the first day, like dying within a certain amount of time of waking up, but I'm not worried about that. I want to actually play the game. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? Right, like you weren't nervous for your first flight. Hey, don't worry about it. Your nerves are between you, me, and the vast endlessness of space. But really, you'll do fine out there. I'd worry more about that ship if I were you. Hopefully that lunatic Slate at least fixed the retro rockets. So listen, there's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the Zero-G cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute Zero-G practice, head down the lift and into the cave. Or don't, so long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space. One repaired satellite coming up. Cool. Get to it, and try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch. Fair enough. I do appreciate this method of tutorial, where it's completely optional, but also makes sense in the world. It's diegetic. Diegetic tutorials, when they're done well, are really something special. And hey, unlike Slime Rancher 2, we get a flashlight in this game. It's so funny that Slime Rancher 2 doesn't have the flashlight. Oh, yeah, Zero-G, you weren't kidding. It's pretty low gravity down here, I'd say. All right, so we're heading down this way. Very cosmic. Just about to say the same. It's nice how everyone is helping out with the tutorial. Yeah, and it's totally optional too. If you don't want to walk around and talk to everybody and just blitz your way to the to launching out into space, you may be setting yourself up for a harder time, which is your own experience at that point. All right, let's suit up. All right, so upward and downward thrust. I can see why this would be better on a controller, because yeah, having to use my pinky to control my whether I'm going up or down with my thrusts. Having to handle the rockets with just my pinky finger is a little tricky. I'm a little scared to rebind the controls though, because I don't know what ramifications that would have on other controls down the line. Hey, nice of you to drop down. I'm getting some Zero-G time in. So you're going in there? In the cave? What? No, I'm fine. Great. Great and fine. Yeah, I'm gonna drift around down there for a while. Hey, you don't look fine. Well, you know I hate that cave, so I don't know why you're making me talk about it. Now I've got hand sweats. Oh, yeah, we've also got a certain amount of fuel. So So we can't be too frivolous with our thruster usage either. So we're gonna head down here, I suppose. Zero G Cave is down here. So let's head down. Whoa! Try to make sure we don't land too hard. Okay, we can also see we have 0.1 times gravity. So gravity down here is pretty weak. Oh, that looks ominous. But hey. We're in a part where we can now roll ourselves. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay. Let me bring myself down. Need to match the velocity. Thankfully there's a button for that. Then we just repair it. We just bend that metal back into place. Perfect. Okay. Where is the second one? Interesting. Okay. I'm hearing something outside of the cave with the signal scope, so I need to find the next component. Need to match its velocity. Then go up. Okay. Need to get close enough to it to repair. Okay. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay. We'll head in here. Match our velocity to this. And then we'll repair it. Pin those wires back together. Perfect. Alright, training simulation complete. Now I just need to stabilize myself and locate the way out. And we just fly on out. Wahoo! Oops. I ran my head straight into the rocks. You know that whole thing about not concussing myself before my first flight? Oops. Alright, we just pop on out of here. Hey, Tough, I did it. I repaired the thing. Hey, you're back. Need something? Fresh dirt. Not much happening down here lately. Let me think. Come to think of it, Tektite saw something crash outside of the village crater earlier. That's new and different. Oh, hey, how about that? Yeah, they were on fire watch with the old scout launcher and saw smoke, so they went to check it out. Safety first, right? No, I'm kidding. I said that to Tektite once. Pretty rude how long they laughed for, if you ask me. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Alright, I guess we'll head on out of here, because we did what we set out to do, which was to get a little bit of practice in. Obviously, I still have some practice left to go, but at least getting a feel for some of the different stuff going on. Getting at least a sense of the controls and some different stuff like that. That'll come in handy later. Won't be totally out of sorts when we get out there in space. Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there. And hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I've put so much time into training you. Got it? I appreciate you as a character and as a person. Thank you, Gossen. I appreciate it. What's going on up here? Still throwing rocks into the ghost matter, huh? I saw smoke coming from Young Bark Crater up north and figured I should go check it out. You can use the scout launcher, just please don't break it while I'm gone. Right? I guess Tektite is out at the moment. So east is the Nomai Ruins. South is the Quantum Grove Crater. It's a fun name for a place, the Quantum Grove. Northwest Geyser Mountains. That must be the satellite, huh? That's our sun? That is really, that looks really close. That looks unbelievably close. What the heck? North is Youngberg Crater. Okay, scout launcher. Oh, I can launch a scout? What? This is cool. Oh, there is something out there. And then just, whoomp. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rotate the camera. What kind of number pad do they think I have? That is not how my number pad is laid out. I'm gonna... Can I change those? Is there a way to change that? I don't see any way to change those controls. Match velocity is important. It's an alien number pad. No kidding. Tool X-axis. Yeah, I think I'll do this. This, I need it to be... What? Oh, I see. It needs to be 1 and 3. And then up and down. So I can use the number pad for this now. So I just have to move it over to there. Over to here, but now I should be able to... Yeah, there we go. And then I can't move it from here. I can't move it from this spot, but I can rotate the camera. That's handy. And then you just retrieve it. It's just that easy. Let's go check out this way. Some nice geysers. Pretty nifty little spot, I suppose. And then here I can move it around, take a look up and down, all around. Nifty stuff. So that was the Geyser Mountains. Yeah, that makes sense. Quantum Grove Crater. I'm curious about that. Take a shot out here. We would pass the tree here. And we'll take a look at what is in the Quantum Grove Crater. Yeah, yep. Okay. Whoa. That's a funky angle. I'm not so sure about that one, Chief. I guess the Quantum Grove Crater is just out there, but hey. Then down here was the Nomai Ruins, right? Is that right? I mean, yeah, that looks like ruins to me. I feel like this game is gonna get spooky. I'm gonna be like using one of these cameras, and then I'm gonna see something either appear or disappear in them when I'm not paying attention, and it's gonna spook me, and it's gonna be a problem. But I suppose we'll save that for later. Let's see, is there anybody else to talk to along the way? And the Y button is really far away. Is the T button bound to something? Because the signal scope is way far away. Why is the T button not being used for anything? Really, the Y button, though? Let me leave that on the Y button. Does T do anything? I don't see T doing anything. Outer Wilds Ventures, hide and seek. Oh. Oh, you can change what you're looking for. Oh. Well, I am going to change this over to T, because that makes more sense to me. It's easier to reach. It's definitely easier to reach, for sure. To stretch halfway across my keyboard just to pull out the signal scope. I have a feeling I'm probably going to need that signal scope for some things. Let's take a little stop in here and see what's going on. Outer Wilds Ventures founding members. Clockwise from top left. Hornfels, Gossen, Slate, and Feldspar. Outer Wilds Ventures, Timberhearth's first and only space program, was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. I love that distinction. They completed the first orbit around Timberhearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Attlerock. Hey Hal, how you doing? Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the translator tool's inaugural flight, too. I'm so excited, it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. Two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Geez, do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous. Not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? I'm excited. Good. You've only been waiting for this day since we were hatchlings. I can't wait to see all your training pay off. So, what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue? Of course. I knew you'd want to see it before you headed off. Hornfels just finished prepping it for display today. Amazing, isn't it? Makes me wish we could see what a real live Nomai looks like. But I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. It looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know? And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Of all these characters, right? They feel like people. These are people. We don't get a ton of depth on everybody, but everyone feels, you know, relatively distinct from each other. Like, that's cool. This feels like a place where people live and have individual things that they do, which definitely is important for world building. Geez, I got a little carried away there. Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. Interesting appearance. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appeared to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where the species came from or what happened to them. Interesting. That is a heck of a dowager sump you got there, buddy. Let's straighten up that posture. The radio tower here on Timberhearth was built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite. To this day, still houses the first ever photos taken of the entire solar system. These photos were made possible by the deep space satellite's unusual vertical orbit. It carries it high above and below the plane of the solar system. Thanks to a recent upgrade, the deep space satellite is now responsible for generating the real-time solar system map used by our newest astronauts. Nifty. It takes pictures, but it also charts the solar system in real time, I would assume. Pretty nifty. Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the Atoll Rock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Man, we're straight up just in a science museum right now, and I don't mind one bit. This is actually pretty cool. Man, what is this? Strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. Okay, I already don't like this. Don't pull a weeping angels on me, please. The level-headed among us. I'm sorry, my brain is officially broken. Realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play. Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed, whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. So yeah, if we look at it, and we look away, while one of these other positions is also not visible, it'll move to whatever is the next not visible space. So we can actually control where it goes. If we want it to go to the right, just make sure that only those two spots are out of sight and it moves there. If we want it to move to, say, this left stump, we just do the same thing, but reposition ourselves. There it is. If we get rid of all three, I think it would be random. Yeah, it's random where it decides to go. I have a feeling that's gonna make a difference later for some sort of puzzle or something. I feel like we're gonna need to do that. Hi. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star has become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity, and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Chert's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. This is just straight up science. Also, I feel like these pictures are going to be important later too. Seeing this like spiral design. This crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. Ooh, local gravity manipulation. Boing. Well, that's fun. I guess they have the same thing on both sides, just in case. Oh boy, you look like a fun fella. Look at you. Yeesh. This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to Dark Bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. So is this, like, this universe's version of the tardigrade? I think I prefer the tardigrade over that guy. This guy's a little spookier. Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the little scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space. Handy. So the Nomai basically had warp crystals, or warp technology. Not to mention the ability to manipulate local gravity. Interesting. Nomai got some interesting technology. What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. You can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes. Considering that the species that we are has 4. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that Harthians couldn't have descended from these Nomaian ancestors. It's not clear whether the Nomai originated from, not clear where the Nomai originated from, or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe, or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system? Or were they born among other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. That's a term I've never heard before, xenoarchaeological. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Huh. So I can translate this. Cassava, we're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Oh, interesting. I love the way it, like, moves around as I move. Felix. Fortunately, the Adelrock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Interesting. That is nifty. So the first spiral is one writing, and then a branching spiral is another writing from someone else. That is nifty. It automatically pulls this out too. That is pretty cool. Yeah, it automatically pulls out the translator. I think that was one of the settings in the menu. What would be the control binding for the translator? Accidentally reset the default controls. I need to up, down. There we go. I wanted to go to gameplay. Translator auto equip can be equipped with a button press or by looking at translatable text. So what would the button be? E to equip translator. I guess I kind of like that better. That way it's not just coming up. Well, I guess I'll leave it default. I shouldn't be messing around with this too much. Okay. Well, I think that's it for the first floor. Unless there's any other writing on the opposite side here. No? Okay, anything upstairs? Oh, the observatory. That would make sense. Here's the map of the solar system. So we're on Timber Hearth. We've got the Hourglass Twins closer to the sun. We've got Brittle Hollow on the 3rd ring. And then we've got Giant's Deep on the 4th ring and Dark Bramble on the 5th and final visible ring. And then that that dashed line on the outside. You can see the satellite down here. I'm gonna zoom in on it. You can see the mapping satellite is just like that red dot right there by the center. That's the satellite that's orbiting around everything and charting out the galaxy. Or at least our solar system here. Interesting. And then the Adelbrook. So the Hourglass Twins, looks like there's two celestial bodies that just kind of dance around each other, and then I guess they have like a moon or something. Brittle Hollow's got its own like little mini star, the Hollow's lantern. Giant's Deep and Dark Bramble look like they're just on their own. Dark Brambles got some huge trees. Or tree-like structures. I have no idea if they're actually trees or not. Hornfell's observations. This is incredible. First, I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not. They're galaxies. This image covers just a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. I think I need to sit down. This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that's true, was everything closer together in the past? How far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? Huh. Truly interesting. Hey Hornfells, I'm here for some launch codes. I'm loving this, but alas, it is time. Time for that long-awaited nap. Yes, it is, Bless. I hope you have a good nap, and I hope you feel better after. And hopefully your brain doesn't offend you as much afterwards. But I appreciate you helping out with the Slime Rancher 2 hinting for that final treasure pod, and just for being here and hanging out. Appreciate you. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator tool. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. What's your plan once you're in space? I am curious about the Nomai. I think we'll learn more about the Nomai is my guess. I might have guessed as much. No sense in making a translator tool if you're not going to use it to translate anything. We've barely scratched the surface of the Nomai writing in our solar system, so we still know very little about them. We've no idea if they originated here or traveled here, or why they disappeared. That tool of yours should prove indispensable in solving the mystery of this ancient species. Well then, looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to die in space. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm ready to get off this rock. Excellent. You'll be needing the launch codes then. Here they are. Best get off the ground before Slate makes any more modifications to your ship, eh? Good luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Alright, we got our launch codes. It's hyphen hyphen vertical bar hyphen dot dot vertical bar hyphen dot or dash dot. I don't know. We like ourselves some hyphens. Uh-huh. I notice our friend isn't standing over there anymore. Excuse me? What's going on? Y'all just steal my memories? Like what? The heck was that? I don't like how it auto-saved after that happened. That doesn't fill me with the most confidence. Hey, Hal? Hey, so did you get a good look at that Nomai statue? The statue was glowing. Why was it glowing? Whoa, the statue was doing what? So its eyes opened and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around? You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch? Like, medically speaking? No, that statue is definitely weird. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did, but why? Bells tried everything to get the statue's eyes to open, and nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answers from the museum statue, but Gabbro said they were going back to Giant's Deep. Don't know which island they're on, though. Maybe they'll be able to tell you more. On the other hand, Gabbro's, you know, Gabbro. So maybe you'd be better off searching for more info on your own. Geez, now I'm really jealous you're going into space. Hey, see if you can use our translator tool to find out more about that statue, okay? Good luck and safe flying. Yeah. I don't know what's up with the statue or nothing, but I don't know about the statue. Hey, Tephra? Hello, astronaut. Are you going into space today? Are you going into space and never coming back like Feldspar did? What? Yeah, Hornfels said Feldspar went away into space and didn't come back. Hornfels says Feldspar was the best pilot ever, but no one knows what happened to them. Hornfels probably shouldn't be telling you stuff like this. Hornfels says that too. But if Feldspar disappeared, you might disappear too, right? Not as good as Feldspar, so you should be really careful not to get lost. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I suppose that's an appropriate warning, but still, yeesh. Hey buddy, I got the launch codes. Looks like you're ready for takeoff. The excitement of a launch is fun and all, But I can't wait to get back to working on the new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Sorry. I can roast a marshmallow or doze off at the campfire. I'm roasting a marshmallow. Oh, I'm gonna extend the stick. Ooh. Roasty toasty. Ooh. Roasty toasty. Mmm. Tasty. Let's burn it. Mmm. Crunchy. Let's have one that's just lightly toasted. How lightly toasted can I have it to eat it? There we go. Okay. Now we've had some marshmallows, now we're all set. Let's go. Let's go to space. We're going to space. Oh, it's time to go to space. Anything else I can see around here? Anything I need to pick up before I go? Okay. Well, I guess I better suit up. Little Scout, see beyond the horizon, illuminate dark areas, detect hazards, and test the environment. Yeah, I think those will be really handy. I think those will be really handy uses. So here's... Buckle up. Oh, nifty. This must keep the gravity centralized so that I don't, so that this thing doesn't tip over. Gravity is 1.8 times there. It's marginally weaker over here though, on the slope. Alright, let's check out the ship log. Rumor mode. Let's see. Timber Hearth, the one and only Hearthian village, as well as the main source of explosions on this planet. Now my statue in the observatory opened its eyes and looked at me. Saw strange glowing lights and my own memories flashed before my eyes. Hal says the statue has never opened its eyes before, despite Ornfell's best attempts. I can mark this location on my HUD. Interesting. This rumor mode. Oh. Oh, interesting. So there's like little paths of interest that I can follow. Interesting. Zero G Cave, a cave at the very center of Timber Hearth used by Outer Wilds Ventures to train new astronauts. Successfully repaired another satellite for Gossen. So I could follow the rumor to go find Gabbro, or I could try to find something. I could calibrate a device on the Addle Rock. Interesting. The interloper. What the heck is the interloper? Dude, outside of Dark Bramble is the interloper. I don't like that. How do we know about that, but it's not? Is that the name of our satellite? Because if so, that's an ominous name for our satellite, the interloper. Okay. Alright. I guess we're gonna buckle up. We got our liftoff and landing camera here. That's handy. Alright. Here we go. We're flying. Let's just head out into space, I guess. All right. Yeah, we're still drawing back in. Get out. And then we'll match velocity. All right. We are 2,800 meters outside of Timberhearth's atmosphere. Are exposed 2,812 meters from the ground of Timberhearth. And unbuckle. Take a look around. That's handy. Alright, well. I suppose... via the map. See, we're here. Where do we want to go? What's this? Oh, that's the twins. It's the Hourglass twins. Hello's lantern. Okay, let's lock on to the Addle Rock. We can engage autopilot, which is really nice. Accelerating towards destination. Right. I'm gonna back up actually just a little bit. So I want to go I want to go check the rumors real quick in the log. Lunar ruins. Operating some sort of device on the Addle Rock. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go explore the Addle Rock. Okay, let's go ahead and get to here. Let's get our landing stuff here. Okay. Just want to be careful about how I land this. Don't want to get too crazy here. Okay. All right. We are here on the Addle Rock. Unidentified signal nearby. It is dark. It is dark. It's so dark. Unidentified signal. 17,000 meters out. That must be a different, Oh. Is that them on Timberhearth? Yeah, they got that instrument. Got a few different signals. Oh, someone drumming? Interesting. Well, there's the flute. I think so. Yeah, the flute. And you're whistling. Freeze detected. Oxygen tank refilled. Wait. Oxygen tank refilled. I don't know how I feel about that. Hey, buddy. It's me. Hi, Esker. Oh, hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't the other travelers come by? Lunar outposts saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Jurt comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Rybeck feels about unnecessary spaceflight. don't go. I mean, anything else you wanted to ask? That you whistling? Probably. Or actually, definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with a signal scope, you know? Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. North Pole is marked in red on your mini-map. The Addle Rock is a pretty small moon, really. Just go north. You can't miss it. What is this place? Ah, very funny. Stars above. You're serious, aren't you? It's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to, fall apart a lot. Like, more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here, raising saplings from Timber Hearth and keeping an eye on things. Yeah, I think that's it. Ship log updated. So, North Pole. Yeah, I can see the little map over here. On the left side of the screen, I can see the, that map. Yeah, it's a pretty small place. So we just need to walk north. North is this way. I could doze off or roast marshmallows here too. Why not? Okay. Let me up here. Oh, that's so weird. As I jump, the planet like it rotates underneath me. And we're hauling. Esker's signal scope log. Day 48. Still not picking up Rybek's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I can hear their music. Day 51. Listened to Chirp play for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphy and Gossin their flirting is not suitable from an aerial perspective. Or not subtle. Day 55. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rybek's doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. Day 63. Today, I thought I heard something strange. I don't know, it was probably nothing. Day 70. No, it's back again today too. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Day 76. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. But Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. Can't be that. Day 88. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken? I better talk to Nace. Okay, well. So this is supposedly a pretty good spot for, there's Drummond coming from the Hourglass Twins. We got the flute coming from over there. Flute is over on. Where is that? Is that? That is Giant's Deep. Okay. So we got the banjo from Brittle Hollow. Oh, this is cool. I like this. Oh, that's awesome. When they overlap, you can hear their instruments played in tandem. Oh, that's so cool. Wait. It's a harmonica. But wait, that's weird. That's weird. Because that means there's a harmonica sound coming from Timber Hearth and Dark Bramble. Hmm. That needs setup, beautiful. Hey Jay, welcome on in. How are you doing? All the planets align ever so nicely. Oh yeah. When we get that level of alignment, that's something else. Only imagine. Let's see, what are there any other ones I haven't listened to? So we've got the banjo on Brittle Hollow, we've got the drums on the Hourglass Twins, we've got the flute on Giant's Deep, and the Dark Bramble has harmonica on it, and so does Timber Hearth? Strange. Alright. Hold on a second, I need to... 3 minutes oxygen remaining, okay. I remember I have oxygen meter I need to keep track of. So it's in that northern area where the smoke is coming from. That smoke is... okay. I think we're gonna go investigate that as soon as I figure out, I'm gonna go get some more oxygen. I'm doing pretty well, though. Bless helped me find the final treasure pod because I spent almost... even with the vague hint about about 2 hours in, it still took me a little bit to find it. So, yeah, that last treasure pod was pretty well hidden. Nice little jetpack refuel area, that's nice. Pull this up here. But hey, that's pretty nifty. Alright, there was something about a device needing to be calibrated on here somewhere. I can send out a scout. Oh, you can take snapshots, that's fun. Oh, you can take snapshots. So this is how you would check for ghost matter. That's cool. Nifty. I think I do need to change these controls then, because I want them to be, you know, readily available. This is gonna be left. Excuse me. Here we go. 1 and 4. Left and right, and then that's up and down. Okay. I think that'll make sense to me. About as close as I can possibly get. I wonder if that's what it was before. Okay, let me see. Where do we want to look? I want to look toward the South Pole, so that direction. Yeah, there's something down there. A little higher. So like right around there. Yeah, there's something at the South Pole, so we'll go check it out. Let me just refill my oxygen real quick. Make sure we're topped off before we head out. And this is a nifty little game though. I'm enjoying just wandering around even before anything else happens. This is interesting. Alright, well. This is something, huh? Where's this ball? Oh. Interesting. Whoa. Interesting. I'm very, very confused. I need to translate some things here. Can I read this? There's gotta be some writing around here for me to decipher, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's probably not good. I think our time in this world is coming to an end. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Well, good game, everybody. Hope y'all enjoyed this playthrough of the Outer Wild. But look, there are my memories. It's cool though that it like is actually taking snapshots of the time you spent, like what you actually did during the time. That's cool. Back to the statue? Oh. Hi. Gonna get this thing off the ground? Ship's all fueled and ready to go. Did I just die? Whoa, bad dream or something? You still look half asleep, but that's a negative on being deceased. I know it's tradition to sleep out under the stars the night before a launch, but if you ask me, it makes you all a bit jumpy. Well, I have the launch codes, I guess. I'm going to space. I have my translator? I have my signal scope? Do I have the translator? I have no idea. Okay, I guess we're going to space. So yeah. Ship log. Thankfully, I keep these in between my, untimely demises, I guess. Esker is growing a crop of trees at their camp. They seem to be doing okay, but they've probably been alone on the moon for too long. I appreciate the trees. Yeah, lunar lookout's nice to have. Esker's signal scope log reports harmonica music coming from somewhere on Timber Hearth. They claim it sounds just like Feldspar's harmonica, but Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. Okay. So, let's get moving. Got one thing I know I need to look into. First and foremost. Need to get out and start moving around. I need to find the smoky area. That was north, right? So I want to go north. Yeah, here. I want to go this way. So yeah, I want to check out what's going on down here. Whatever's going on in here seems very, very important. Okay. Alright, let's head on out and see what's going on down here, I guess. I'm gonna make sure that I have a sense of what's going on here. 78 meters. There's something going on here. This looks super sketchy. I'm not gonna lie. This thing looks incredibly sketchy. What is going on here? What is this? What is that? Dude, what is this? Hey, Tektite, what the heck did you find? Hey, yo, hatchling. Thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Looking at this absolute nonsense. Me? I saw something crash over the horizon and didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back. So I thought I'd come over here myself and take a look. Is that a dark bramble seed? You think so? It's nothing I've ever seen on Timber Hearth before, so you're probably onto something there. Whatever it is, it's put down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. I think I'll set Marl and Hal loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later. No one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Tuff can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for someone to fit inside. And anyway, I'm not gonna blindly stick my hands in anything that looks as unpleasant as that seed does. That's a good way to lose an armor, too. I have a scout launcher. You want me to just, whoop. Duplicate signal. Oh, goody, an angler. Angler mouth. So just, yeah. That looks like fun. If you go inside, you just end up going straight to an angler mouth. And then... Okay. Well, it looks like a bad time in there, buddy. It looks awful. Blasted seed did a lot of damage when it crashed. I liked this crater. I threw a little scout into the seed. I don't know if you saw me do that, but I did that. You did you? You're telling me it's bigger on the inside than on the outside? This is going to be a chore to chop up, and no mistake. Can we even remove a seed that doesn't have the decency to stay the same size the whole way through? Maybe I'd better grab an extra axe or 3, just in case. So, I'm just gonna take one more look in there. Because it just goes straight to the upside down. Yeah, I hate how it goes in and then you just end up like with the whole angler mouth. Yeah. But there is a tree there. There are trees. Oh, it actually stuck this time. Well. It's fun. Yeah, I think I'll take that. Well. This seems good. This seems good. Seems good. You know what? You know what? Yeah, you know. Well, that would explain why I'm also hearing the, that would explain why I'm hearing that same harmonica signal on the dark bramble. This must be like a wormhole or something. This must be linked to the dark bramble. Like, can I see on the map where my yeah, look, it goes 23.5 kilometers away. Where is that? Like, where is it in reference to me? Can I see where... Yeah, my scout's on the dark bramble, so that's just a straight up wormhole. So there's a wormhole between the dark bramble and the timber hearth. And that's why I'm hearing the harmonica from both places. Fascinating. Okay, that's good information to know. So we have essentially a portal that goes to the dark bramble. Interesting. Let me see what my ship log has to say about this. Okay. Dark bramble seed. A seed from dark bramble crashed here and has already taken root. Cacti wants to use a scout launcher to get a look at what's inside. Did that. I launched my little scout into the seed. Somehow the seed is much bigger on the inside. When I launch my scout into the seed that crashed on Timber Hearth, it ends up in a much bigger space filled with fog and thorny vines. I'm really surprised that they didn't just straight up spell it out, considering that it's not too difficult to tell that it went to the dark bramble. But in any case, I guess we could try talking to Gabbro this time, to Giant's Deep. Or we could explore the Lunar Ruins a bit more, since we didn't get a proper chance to explore that last time. Let's just head on out of here. Let's head to the Battle Rock. Let's engage autopilot to the Addle Rock. And let's go to landing mode. I appreciate how simple the controls are too. Like, getting around and landing is not very difficult to do. At least on these earlier celestial bodies, it's pretty straightforward to control this. I greatly appreciate, considering that my piloting skills are not exactly top notch. Just gonna park it right outside here. Yep. Okay. All right, we're all good here. Let's take a look around. So I see that there are these lights around. We've got a few different symbols. We've got 4 symbols. We've got this kind of like starbursty one. We've got a sun triangle. We've got like a Venus-y looking one. And we've got this dirt covered tech ball? I'm just gonna call that a tech ball. Looks like a ball of tech. Okay. So, what can we learn about Coleus? I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator. It can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye's signal. The device's indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. Felix, I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. This is a curious result. Oh, my stream dropped. Cool. Love it. Are we back? I see the stream dropped for a second there again. Not sure why that happened. I guess they're trying to keep me from getting too close to the truth. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. Felix, an update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. Sava. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye's signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we wanted to locate the eye of the universe. I also like how these are coming up chronologically based on when you read them. then we will build it. Don't lose hope, Cassava. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. Interesting, interesting. Thankfully, we have a nice little tree here so we can get our oxygen back. Take another look around this area, see if there's anything else we can find. Oh, there's a recording. Okay, wow. Wow. I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. This is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. From what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific? I'm not sure. I also was able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yep, just gotta get back in the old ship and take off. Totally safe. Mostly safe. Stars above. Okay. Something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow. Interesting. Pick up scroll. Insert scroll. Receive new writing. Interesting. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. Anona and those of us originally stranded on Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there. The heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. So not Ember Twin. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. It could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. South Brittle Hollow. That makes sense. That lines up with what we just read. Yes, let's build there. Imagine our young friend Konoi will enjoy that immensely. He always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. Important event in time, the crash. I will begin construction on Brittle Hollow's South Pole immediately then. Okay. So we can remove scrolls and bring them to other walls. So, good to know. We should be looking out for scrolls. So what, this is a planetary locator then? If we use this, it can't track the eye, which I'm assuming that's what that is. And that's why it swings wildly. So this can find... It's a tracker. Oh, it's a tracker. Oh, interesting. Fascinating. So this can track different planets. So if I wanted to find this... Ooh, it hones in on the traveler signal. That's handy. So if I need to find a certain planet, we can go here. And I'm assuming that would be like what, Deep Bramble maybe? Or Bramble? That's Brittle Hollow. Okay. So this thing cannot track the eye though. So that's something they're looking for. Good to know. Good to know. All right, let's check up on the logs since we got some new information here. This is fascinating. I'm really enjoying this a lot. Dang, look at this. Okay. Eye signal locator, a Nomai device created to pinpoint the sources of distant signals. Nomai were disappointed by their failure to detect a signal from something called the Eye of the Universe. Ryback headed to Brittle Hollow to investigate something the Nomai were doing at the South Pole. Nomai decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye signal locator on Brittle Hollow's South Pole. Was there something else I needed to do at Brittle Hollow? I don't think there was anything. So I guess we'll just head to Brittle Hollow then. I kinda don't want to stop. I'm curious. Man, this is interesting. Alright, I'm assuming I could fuel up here, yep. Okay. Let's get out of here. Check and make sure we're outside of the atmosphere here. Match our velocity, and then we'll take a look around. We want to go to... What's this? What is this? What is that, actually? That's the Addle Rock. Let's keep... That's Brittle Hollow. Match my velocity to Timber Hearth. Right here, right here. Where's my map? That's the Addle Rock. What's the other thing that we were going by? Was that some other... Well, that must have been one of the Hourglass twins. Oh, okay. Okay, so... Brittle Hollow's got this, like, extra celestial body. And hanging around outside of it here. In addition to the Hollow's lantern. Okay, good thing I came back. We're going into the atmosphere. Well, okay, Brittle Hollow. Let's real quick autopilot there. Lining flight trajectory. Yeesh. That was a little sketchy. Almost crashed this sucker. Oh man, this is really interesting though. I love this. It's really got me curious. Alright, once we get into here. Okay, retro rockets seem good. Let me see if I can pinpoint. Yeah, I guess just start our descent. Carefully. Boy, we got some strong gravity going on here. I think I'm gonna land right out here, huh? Here's probably a good spot. Right down here. Right. Alright, we're calling that good. I'm gonna unvocal. And we're gonna head on out. It is dark. I need to... Flashlight, please. Now we're about centered. Oh, booster, huh? So what's this? Oh, it's a recording. Is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news, at least. Have we heard from escape pod 2 or 3? No, I'm unable to make contact. Equipment can hear the other 2 escape pods' distress signals, however. If it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude. We can... Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Oh, embrace yourselves, swiftly. Volcanic moon has returned. That must be the Hollow's lantern. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon has passed. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter and quickly. Volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms? This was an escape pod. This is escape pod 1. Ugh. That is a disconcerting sound. So there's one 16,000 meters away. Is that? I could like lock on to where that is. 16,000 meters away from us. Maybe the Hourglass Twins? And there's one out there. Interesting. We got some escape pods. We have distress beacon frequency unlocked. We can find the Outer Wilds Ventures. Lets us locate other adventures. We've got the... We don't have the hide and seek one anymore. Oh, interesting. So we're gonna have to recalibrate this when we die again. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna take a look in here. I think this must be the escape pod. I want to take a look in here. Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Ooh. Interesting. Scanning external environment. Oh, top down. Escape pod 1. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Waiting departure from vessel. Launching escape pod 3, launching 2, now launching 1. Launching imminent. Scanning external environment, scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict, hospitable. Dang, this place was considered hospitable. I'm sorry? I'm not going out there. Are you kidding me? Huh. We're going back up this way. Okay. So, let's see if I can find... Our friend is over in that direction, so let's try to find something out here. There's something at the north. Let's head that way. If we can. Get in the ship and take the ship out there, huh? It's, oxygen and fuel are important. Okay. Great. Let's lift off. And find our way north. No, I don't want to be trying to walk around this place. Okay. Okay. So North Pole. Let's take a look at this little spot here. Okay. Uh-oh. That sounds like a supernova. Yep, that's a supernova. Alright, well, that's another run. Goodbye, cool world. Fascinating, though. I'm really curious about this. Wait, something just exploded up there. Wait. No, 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 no. Something's up there. What's that? What are those? Wait, what? What are those? Hold on. Hold on, what are those? Around Giant's Deep? That's where that is, right? There's something around Giant's Deep. Wait, what's going on up there? Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Let me get this baby off the ground. Hold on, there's something around Giant's Deep. What's going on up there? So what's going on around Giant's Deep? Okay, hang on. Where's Giant's Deep? Where is this? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Zoom out. Where is Giant's Deep? Where is it? Where is it? You. Where are you? Something going on out here. Something exploded out here. These things are on the outside of Giant's Deep off to the left here. What the heck are these things? What is this about? Let me match the velocity real quick. What is this? What is this stuff? Is this something I could repair, maybe? What are the... Is this like the remains of a ship? I think so. Kinda looks like it, maybe. The match velocity only works so well. It does so much. Need to like... land myself in here. I might be able to take a look around. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. If I rotate myself in here. Just wedge myself in here and just make sure that I'm not gonna go anywhere. There we go. I mean, that counts as a landing, right? What is this? What is this thing that I'm in? Let me get my pre-flight checklist. Interesting. Man, interesting. Let me explore this place real quick. Whoa. Okay, we got no gravity. Interesting. Right myself here. What's this place all about? There's like hallways. Way to get in here? Oh, I can get over. I can get in over here. What is this place? Whoa. This place is funky, dude. I see some writing. I should probably read this before it's too late. Got a symbol next to it. Let's see. Control module. Control module for what? Control module there. What is this? That's the launch module. So we've got a control module and a launch module. Where's that third? What was the one I just came from? Probe tracking module. Well, I see that went well for them. Interesting. All right. Yeah. Oh, it's telling me to launch the scout. Oh, interesting. Let me retrieve. Let me try to launch this so it like hits the glass, maybe. I don't know if it'll let me. Ooh. Stuck in ice. Okay. Interesting room. Stuff's just moving around in there, I guess. I guess where is that in relation to me? Scout's there. If I leave my scout there, does it stay there? Yeah, okay, it's still there. So if I head back out, let me see what's up with this other way. Probably see what's over here first. This area is actually complete. Okay. Whoa, this place is actually intact. Oh, and it's got localized gravity. And it's got... What? You could... What? Okay, this is the kind of music you have in a Metroid game when you're in a puzzle room. This is Metroid Prime puzzle music right now. What is this? Pick up launch module projection stone. I guess I need to find where this goes. Oh, this must go in the other area. Huh. Well, I know... I guess I don't know where... Mallow, my better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. Thought of concluding our elders' curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not under any circumstances to go above. I see. And am I right to think that consequently we'll be ignoring that setting? I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. Even the orbital probe cannon, all the power it can structurally withstand, creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Well, I think we know what happened to this place then. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. Interesting. What happens if I put it in here? Well, let's not do that again. What is this? What does this say? I have bad news, Evans. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. I wish I were, my friend, but no. They aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. Tell Privet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. Update. Mallow and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Idea may feel responsible. Okay. What does this do? I don't like that whole, things coming out of the floor deal. I didn't see much of anything up there. Whoa. This moves when you look at it. What are these? What is that? Are these like models? Okay. So then it fires the stuff, and then this broke off. That explains what we saw launching out from the place. What's this? This is the state it's in right now. Assuming. Seems properly destructed enough, I suppose. I guess let me see what this does. What is that? What am I seeing right now? Can I reach that? Spooky. I don't think I much care for that spookiness. What's this have to do? Oh. I can project myself to other places. Interesting. Well, that is interesting. Huh. What is going on in here, though? Is there something I can do about this? Or is it just... I guess it's just a thing that I can see. Huh. Well, this place has been fun. And enlightening. I think I got a bunch of ship's logs from here. Huh. Well, I think I'm gonna head back to the ship and read some of those logs. In an expedient fashion, because I think we have, like, what, 3 days? And then we just go couple it. I know I have, like, no fuel remaining. Hold on. Gotta get out of this place. And Twitch is gonna run an ad. Yep. Here it goes. The scout's in there. I want to go back to the ship, though. The ship has slightly wandered off. It's no longer quite firmly attached to the ground there. Okay. Back in the ship. I want to read some of these logs. We got a bunch, from the looks of it. Yeah, we've got a bunch. Okay, so following this whole train, we've got the orbital probe cannon. 3 access ways branching off from the central hub. So let's zoom in a bit. So let's see. The control module, launch module, and the probe tracking module. So let's see. The launch module was heavily damaged. There's a huge breach in the glass viewport. That's where I sent my probe. That's where I sent my little scout into. And the control module is where we were. Probe tracking module, I think, is the one that's just completely gone. Construction yard. There's a construction yard on Giant's Deep. That's where they built the probe cannon. Orbital probe cannon, okay. And we also have these from our brief visit to Brittle Hollow. Got Escape Pod 1. There's a shelter site below the surface of Brittle Hollow, so I'll have to look for that sometime. Interesting. Interesting. There's still something we need to look at the Brittle Hollow South Pole as well. But while we're here, while we're still, you know, in this general area, I've got my scout down there. I want to explore this 3rd probe here. It's this 3rd area. Since there's a huge breach in the glass, we have to come at it from out here. Can't get at it from inside. So I need to go in through here. There's my little scout. This area got busted up. Got enough gravity to hold on. This tree is dead though, so no oxygen. We're gonna have to make this quick. Let's take a little read here. Imagine, Privet. Probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the Eye of the Universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? Looking around, yeah, that's some pretty slight breach of the hull you got there. I would mind, Mallow. I would mind because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Which it seems to have been. So, good call on that. Oh, that projection was from the other side. Oh, interesting. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, hold on. Oh, wait. We can see where it is. If we project to where the probe tracking module is. Oh, there's a statue. Fascinating. This, wherever it is, this place looks immensely terrifying. I'm gonna step out. Can I send my scout in there? Can I project my scout in here? I don't think I can. Huh, where is this? Some place that's got a bunch of lightning. Interesting. Duly noted. Let's read this next, let's read this. Mallow, my better 50%. We already read this, though. We read this one. Yeah, that's the same one as we saw on the other side. Okay. Is there anything else in here? I don't see the ball. Wherever the blue ball went that used to power this stuff is just completely missing as far as I can tell. I don't know if it's around anywhere. See it. I don't think we can use the ball from the other side. So that little flash at the beginning when we first wake up, is that them sending the probe out? I think it is. So, let me retrieve my scout here because we don't need that anymore. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I wonder if my ship's log will give me any more information about that third module wherever I saw it. Okay, let's head on in. We turn around. Just that easy. Okay. Let's see. Anything new? Okay. We got more on the launch module. Badly damaged, but projection pool is still intact. Nomai named Mallow argued that it wouldn't matter if the cannon's structural integrity was compromised since they only needed to fire the probe once. Nomai named Privet countered that they wouldn't be capable of receiving the probe's data if the probe tracking module was destroyed. Any Nomai aboard the probe tracking module would be the first to see the coordinates of the Eye of the Universe. It looks like the module is underwater. Purple electricity. That sounds like Giant's Deep, huh? I assume it's called Giant's Deep because it's water, and, you know, they had that whole story about, oh, you can't go too deep into Giant's Deep because then, oh, there's something down there. Huh. Well, in any case, let's turn this bad boy around and lift ourselves out of here. Yep. Okay. And then I just need to make sure that I can way back out. Okay. Yep, okay. Alright. So I don't think we'll need to go back there again. But good thing I spotted that. So... where to go now? I guess we could try to make a run for, Brittle Hollow. Dark Bramble, that's the interloper. Let's check out the interloper. We only have a little bit of time left before the before our sun explodes. So may as well check this place out. Okay. Cool. Nice autopilot. Nice autopilot, dude. Okay. I'm gonna need to repair ship. Means I'm gonna have to land on the interloper. I think. If I can. Without, you know, losing integrity. Okay. Exit ship to repair. Cockpit damaged. Yep, okay. Let me go repair this, I guess. Yep, okay, we're good. So that's nifty. We can just kind of casually repair the ship. Is there anything else out here on this interloper? I'm just gonna kind of look around a little bit. Well, this is the North Pole of the interloper, I guess. Uh-oh. 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 I think we know what caused the supernova. Well, that did feed me some information. Oops. Well, well, well. Yeah, that's them launching off the probe. It goes off that way. Goes that way. Okay, it's going that way. The opposite way I'm facing from inside the elevator. We're gonna solve this. Or at least have, like, some idea. So it's that way. Wherever the probe went that way. Probe went that way. As I can tell. Toward the dark bramble. Maybe. Okay. We centralize to the sun. Let's see. Where is Brittle Hollow? I need to go. I want to go to Brittle Hollow. I guess I'm putting my faith in the autopilot. We're going in the right direction. Yeah, we're going in the right direction. Nice autopilot. Nice autopilot, my dude. Alright. Well. Landing gears need repairs. The aft hull is in need of repairs. Oh my gosh, the autopilot. I guess that's what he was saying about, like, oh, sorry, I'll fix that up for next time. No headlights. Seal that back together. Anything else on here that needs a reparation? I think I hear something. Something out here. Oh yeah, the electrical systems. They just don't work anymore. Boy, oh boy. This is, Alright. Don't put your faith in the autopilot. We've learned today. Alright, lift off. Get me out of here. And... real quick. Yep, Brittle Hollow. Don't abort the autopilot, please. Need to make sure I'm out of the atmosphere. Let's engage the autopilot. Now that we don't have anything between us and the Brittle Hollow, it should be fine to just go there. Okay. Okay, autopilot's complete. Now, where are we in relation to the south? Oh, interesting. This warrants investigation. Let's land right here. Man, this game is just... I love this. I am having a blast with this. I don't know. Nothing new in rumor mode. Okay. Let's look around. Had a staircase. Explore. Brittle Hollow projection stone, okay. Do we have... Oh, we do have a projection pool here. So what does this show me? Okay. I don't know what it's showing me. Maybe that's toward the south? Maybe the projection stone. We've got some logs to read. Something here. I'm at the shuttle. I'm ready to make my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. It's exciting. You're almost ready, but there's still one more rule you need to learn. Come see me at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Tower's on the opposite side of Brittle Hollow. You can follow the path west to the crossroads. You can reach the tower from there. My gratitude for the directions, Bells. I'll see you soon. Opposite side of Brittle Hollow. Follow the path west to the crossroads. Okay. Oh. Skeletal remains. Interesting. Okay, well, there's still more to see here. What's this? Oh, a little gravity lift. Interesting. Huh. Okay. What is this place? This is cool. Southern Observatory. South 550 meters. Well, here's the crossroads. This seems very crossroad-ish. Ooh. Hope I don't get pelted by one of those. Oh, it's falling apart. Oh, so it actively becomes more difficult to traverse this place the longer it exists. Oh, the crossroads. West 350 meters. It's down here. The shuttle is currently resting at the quantum moon. Call the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon. Gravity cannon? Let's call the shuttle home. Well, there's a shuttle here now. Uh-oh, 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 I'm going in. Oopsie doodle, into the black hole. We got a problem. Wait. Wait. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Oh my god, I just slingshot maneuvered around a black hole. Oh. What? This game is incredible. Oh my god. That's crazy. Oh, awesome. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I just slingshot maneuvered around a gravity well. I think that's what that would be called. Oh my gosh. That was a little bit tense. I thought I was dead for sure. I am here. After watching it wander the skies for so long, I am about to stand for the first time on the quantum moon. As expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. I will make the remainder of my journey on foot. We don't know why the quantum moon always welcomes its visitors at the South Pole, just that this is true. As a child, I considered such unknowns sinister. Now, though, I understand they bear no ill will. The universe is, and we are. I am ready. Huh. Okay. We've got a control here. But where do these controls go? Do they all line up? Just for that little moment. Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, that's a recall. Oh, weird. Where on earth would I be going with that, though? I have no idea. I'm not gonna mess around with that. I guess let's try to head west on the crossroads if we can. If we can still make it there. Place is falling apart. I'm assuming it's across that gap, maybe. There's nothing else here. Jeez. I guess I have to make it like a blind jump. This is a little terrifying. Ouch. Slam myself into the side of the rocks, why not? Oh, jeez. This is, like, terrifyingly dark. I don't like this. I think we made it somewhere, though. Be careful about my fuel, too. What is this? Up or down? Let's go up first. No, up doesn't take me anywhere. Down, I guess. Here we are, down. Keep that up if we need to come back. Where am I going? Unidentified signal nearby. What? What of? Oh. your banjo. Well, that was deeply unpleasant. I made it this far, though. Guess that's the part to focus on, and not how I'll eventually have to get back up that path. But wow, this place sure is something. Looks like the Hanging City is north from here. East is a gravity cannon. I definitely want to see that. And another thing, I'm detecting oxygen from somewhere below, which is good since I used up a lot of my supply screaming during the trip down from the surface. As soon as I stop dry heaving, I'm going to head farther down so I can refill my tank. So from here... Interesting. Oh, my gravity's getting messed with. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That was, less than pleasant. Hey, Ryback, how you doing? Oh, you launched. That's great. Great job, you. Yeah, I guess that means I've been out here a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. A lot of history here. It's great. What are you doing here? I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes, ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in this solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only... you probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. Jeez, man didn't even flinch. You want to know how I even got this far? I fell. Tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable instead of being sucked into what's below. I've been gauging the stability of the ground around me using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity, so I'm just going to stay here until I'm ready to move on. That's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come all this way to listen to me blather, did you? That'd be... yeah. I learned something. Oh, cool. What is it? I found the Nomai escape pod on Brittle Hollow. Wow. So then, the Nomai probably came here from somewhere outside the solar system. They must have been in trouble when they launched their escape pod. But what kind of trouble? Where did the escape pod launch from? I'm so curious. This is an amazing discovery. I hope we can find out more about how and why the Nomai arrived here. Should I explore here? Oh wow, where shouldn't you explore here? Not the black hole, actually. That's very... no. Which is unfortunate, because, the most exciting stuff is all below the crust, including the Hanging City. That's just to the north. You can kinda see it from here. There's also this big dome on the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. You can't get inside from the surface. Trust me, I tried. But if it's like the rest of the Nomai structures here, there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Good luck with exploring. If you learn anything about the Nomai, I'd love to hear it if it's not too much trouble. Alright. Oh, so single identified Ryback. Interesting. Okay. I wonder if that'll stay with me or not. Because the distress beacon did seem to stay with me. Oh. I still hate that sound. Okay. Oh, I guess, oh. Doze off must be like a way to, skip to the next day, the next attempt or something. You just fall asleep and then the supernova happens while you're asleep, I guess. Be my guess. Huh. Tower of Quantum Knowledge is west 190 meters still. Well, we still haven't supernovaed yet, but, you can probably Oh yeah, the interloper's on a crash course right now. You can see its trajectory is getting ready to go there, so you have a visual timer how long you have left. So that's pretty cool too. This way, I guess, or, you know, that way works too. Whatever way you want to send me, that's cool. We might have a problem. I think the area I wanted to go to doesn't exist anymore. Just maybe it doesn't exist anymore. Yeah. Let's slingshot back to not dying. Oh. We're fine. It's fine. I'm only a little hurt. I'm only a little bit bruised and broken boned. It's fine. Okay, get across here, maybe? Maybe we have enough to get across, hopefully. Ow? Just a little ow? Okay. Black Hole Forge District. Ice Shrine District. Meltwater District. And School District. Wow, that's the most normal sounding out of everything. Ship's log got updated. Oh, hey. Ah, interesting. So where is this then? Black Hole Forge controls. Black Hole Forge? What? Wait. I just had a thought. Can I get outside quick enough? Can I get outside, period? That'd be great. Hold on. Bring it back up. I have an idea. Hopefully I have enough time to execute it before, you know, solar system's destroyed. Stick the scout on there. Let's rotate the camera around. We'll see what's inside a black hole. Or does it just sit right outside the black hole? It just sits right outside it. The way it makes the light warp is just unsettling. I think the supernova is about to happen, if it hasn't happened already. Dude, I keep sliding down on this ice. It's a problem. Trees detected. The Ash Twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? No one responded to that, I guess. Huh. Interesting. Any other logs lying around? Don't see anything. Where is the interloper? I don't see the interloper anymore. I think we're about to die. I think the interloper's gone. Yeah, the interloper has just completely disappeared. It's not a good sign. It's not a good sign at all. I guess I'll just keep exploring until supernova takes me out of this world. We got another scroll. Solution 2. We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. For its knowledge, we have a little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. Greatest challenge, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. Black Hole Forge. Oh, the Black Hole Forge creates cores? Interesting. Yep, here we go. There's a supernova, I hear it. Very much like to craft such a powerful core. It's the safest path for our clan. Is the safest path the best one? Which 5 is feudal 1. We should choose the position with least potential harm. Alright. I think that is where I'm going to call it, because I'm going to need to start getting dinner ready soon. So, man, I am curious to see where this goes, though. Man, I knew nothing about any of this. I am so glad people are really good about keeping secrets about this game.